From an almost limitless ocean, Thomas Manning sailed on his mighty man-o'-war, his 74-gun ship of the line, into Port Daniel estuary, where the ship sheltered in a violent spring storm. He looked down and saw the frigid waters filled with chunks of ice. Would he desert and maybe freeze to death? Well, I guess you know from the title, he did desert. And that starts quite a story. He made it to those barren rocks so that he would leave no footprints for the Marines to follow. They chased after him, of course, because they wanted to enforce the Navy's cruel punishment for desertion, death by flogging. So he ran north along the Port Daniel River, but these forests were filled with stealthy and dangerous animals, bears waking from hibernation, savage lynxes and cougars, all starving from a long winter. But lurking in these woods was another, even worse challenge, one that poor Thomas Manning could never avoid. Well, I'm not going to give that part away, of course. So, starvation drove him here to Passpabiac, where he worked for the Robbins Company. But, once again, he only just escaped a fatal capture. What he really wanted was to build a cabin on this very brook. A cabin where he could consummate his overwhelming passion for a young woman who somehow personified this whole wild wilderness he so much wanted to conquer. I just loved researching and writing this saga, and I hope you'll get as much pleasure and enjoyment from reading it. The Deserter, Book 1 of the Alford Saga.